magic school bus.
Are you ready, Carlos?
Almost!
Carlos, was it supposed to sound like that?
No way! I don't get it. It looks incredible, but it sounds...
Loopy?
Exactly. What did I do wrong?
Wow! She's amazing. That's one way to look at it.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, Miss Frizzle.
Ah, Dorothy Ann, I take it that was your new piece, Concerto for Invented Instrument.
Well, it was the concerto part, all right, but...
But the invented instrument was loopy.
And there's almost no time to fix it before the concert at the Sound Museum tomorrow. Yeah, and we've got a rehearsal there this afternoon.
So what's the problem, Carlos?
Well, I have a great idea for a sound.
And I see you're building an impressive instrument to make it. Marvelous.
That's the problem. I can hear the sound in my head, but
Loopy.
What am I going to do?
Well, if you keep asking questions, Carlos, you'll keep getting answers.
But there's no time for questions, Miss Frizzle. We're going to be late for the rehearsal at the Sound Museum.
And as we all know, those who are great are never late. Come along, class, to the bus.
We're going now? But Miss Frizzle!
But what if the sound of Carlos's instrument stays just like that? Oh, our concerto will be ruined. All the other schools will laugh at us and it'll be the end of the world as we know it. Other than that, nothing.
What else can I put on this thing to get it to make a terrific sound? Let's see. Okay, there! If I only had more time!
More time. Okay, bus, do your stuff. An award-winning performance, bus! And now for the grand finale.
What happened?
Oh, not to worry, class. I'll just be a moment. Oh, dear. Just as I thought. Overheated. Well, I believe we'll be here for quite a while.
We're going to miss the dress rehearsal.
Oh, now rest up. You'll be fine.
All right, time to work on my sound.
Miss Frizzle, isn't there something we can do?
Well, now that you mention it.
It's really quiet, isn't it? There's hardly a sound.
Just us, desperate, alone, vulnerable. What was that? It was me. How was that, Dorothy Ann? I want my instrument to have the power of a thunderstorm, so I put an umbrella on it.
That sounded more like drizzle, Carlos.
Oh. How about this? I wanted it to have the roar of a lion, so I gave it a mane.
It's a kitten, Carlos.
looks better and better, but it sounds worse and worse. What was that?
All right.
That's a great sound.
But it wasn't me. It came from there.
Oh, isn't it mellifluous?
That's not exactly the word I'd use for it.
Come on, Arnold. It's just a house. You're not scared of a house, are you?
Me too.
What's wrong with you, class? Where's your spirit of adventure? Take chances. Make mistakes.
Get scared out of our wits.
Oh, don't be such a chicken, Ralphie. There must be a phone in there. We can call a tow truck. Come on.
What a weird place.
Kind of eerie, isn't it? Get it? Eerie?
Carlos.
All I've got to say is, if I meet anybody I can see through, I'm out of here.
Whoa, whoa. No need to be hasty, Arnold.
That is some doorbell.
Oh well, nobody home. Let's go.
Good idea.
I'm with Arnold, but I need to know what made that sound. Come on!
How nice. Shall we?
Must we?
It's stuck! What do we do now?
We say hello. Well, that sounds friendly enough.
What a place!
We've got a phone for help. Oh, good. Here's a phone book. What was that?
That was a tantalizing tintinabulation.
No, don't!
Oh, foghorn. One of my favorites. Such a big, deep sound.
Maybe one of these books was making the sound I heard.
That's it. I don't need to know how this turns out. I'm out of here. What kind of place is this?
I wonder who lives here.
Lived here, Keisha. Professor Cornelia C. Contralto, eccentric and collector of sounds, born 1807, disappeared 1892.
How do you know that, Miss Frizzle?
Because after she vanished, they turned her house, this house, into the Sound Museum.
This is the Sound Museum? I knew it. We missed the rehearsal.
Well, where is everyone?
Gone for the night, Tim. Which means we have the whole place to ourselves.
Oh, boy!
Oh, boy.
Professor Contralto devoted her entire life to sound.
Huh? What happened to her?
No one knows.
I'll bet you anything she's a ghost wandering around this house, seeking the perfect sound.
Seeking the perfect sound. Just like me.
Well, Carlos, you'll have plenty of time to find it. We're spending the night.
The night here? But our permission slips didn't say anything about haunted houses.
Besides, there's no place for us.
Ah!
to sleep.
Oh, why look. 8 student-sized beds and a teacher-sized annex.
It's almost as if someone were
Expecting us.
Be sure to get lots of rest, class. We have a concert tomorrow.
Now maybe it'll sound like a ghost.
Carlos, that's the ploopiest yet. It's too late anyway. You'll never find a sound now.
Cornelia, if you're out there, will you help me make this thing sound right?
Carlos, Miss Frizzle said if you kept asking questions, you'd keep getting answers. Was that an answer?
No, but that was...
Don't be silly. It's just... Yikes!
A crazed ghost, bound forever in the chains of eternal torment, coming to get us!
Listen, it's...
Yeah, terrifying. We know.
No! It's the call of Cornelia!
Carlos, where are you going?
I've got to find out what's making that sound.
Shouldn't somebody tell Miss Frizzle?
Yikes! Get me out of here!
Listen, it's getting louder.
And according to my research, if it's getting louder, we're getting closer.
Is that good or bad?
Bad.
Yodeling-hee-hoo.
What is that? It's coming from in there. I'm going in.
No, Carlos, no!
Wow. Incredible.
Yodeling-hee-hoo.
This is one weird house.
You mean your house doesn't have a jungle, an ocean, a city, and an alpine wonderland?
Nah, the landlord wouldn't go along with it. Damn.
An echo. Maybe it was an echo we heard. Yeah, but who made it?
Lass, did I wake you?
Ms. Frizzle, was that you?
Oh, yes. Nothing like a good yodel before bed. Toodaloo, 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 toodaloo.
Listen, there it is again. The call of Cornelia. How do we get out of here?
The only way is up.
Whoa!
Come along, class. 2 by 2, please.
Where are we?
Professor Contralto built every room in this house to show different things about sound. Simply somniferous.
Hey, I've always wanted to play a harp.
Look at that string moving back and forth.
That, class, is a vibration. You can feel it.
Vibration.
Let's get the facts. When the string stopped vibrating, the sound stopped.
The vibration of the string. That's what's making the sound.
Very good, Carlos. Sound is vibration. Hear it. Feel it.
Are all sounds made by something vibrating?
Oh, good question, Carlos.
Come on, Phoebe. Let's try out that drum.
Whoa!
There's your answer, Carlos.
So, I've got to make my instrument vibrate to make my sound. But how?
As I always say, behind every successful sound is a vibration.
What's happening?
Now what?
Yeah! Can I look now?
Hey, it's showtime!
Why the glasses?
You heard sound, you felt sound. Now,
Whoa!
Carlos, what is it?
I can see sound!
What's this? Look at me!
listen.
Hattie, 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 Hattie.
Lordy, 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 lord.
Hey, they're different.
Yeah, when you sing, Heidi, 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 hi. Look, there are lots of vibrations close together.
But when you sing, lody, lody, low, there are fewer vibrations further apart.
Oh, excellent. High sounds are made by something vibrating fast. And low by something vibrating slow.
You know what? These vibrations move kind of like ripples on a pond.
The waves start in one place and move out in all directions.
If sound is a vibration, and it moves through the air in waves, and different vibrations make different sounds, stop the vibration and you stop the sound. I've got it! It doesn't matter how my instrument looks as long as it can vibrate. DA, I know what to do! I've got to get my instrument. It's gone! Where could it be?
Oh, there's an explanation, class. The question is, what is it?
First, Carlos's instrument disappears. Then each of us, one by one.
Yeah! There's that sound again.
It's coming from in here.
Carlos, are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just in some sort of dungeon or something.
Well, if they torture you, don't tell them anything. I'll learn to be a lawyer and meet you back here when we're grown-ups.
This way, Arnold. Wee-haw! Coming, Arnold. We're waiting.
I think I should have stayed home today. Arg! Thanks, Miss Frizzle.
Oh, don't mention it, Arnold.
Well, Carlos, you got us into this. Any ideas how to get us out?
Listen,
Where's it coming from?
it's hard to hear exactly. Wait here. It's coming from along there.
He can't go down there alone.
You're right, Keisha. Why don't you go with them?
Come on, you bunch of Weasley wimps! Let's follow Miss Frizzle!
You can see the sound waves bouncing off the walls. There, from there, from there.
Sound waves bouncing. I bet that's how an echo is made. Those sound waves are traveling through that door.
Good observation, Dorothy Ann.
Just so long as we don't travel through that door.
No, we've got to see what it is.
Hello?
It was you?
Wait a minute. Is it just me, or are you
Professor Cornelia C. Contralto, the second. And that is my great-grandmother. Now listen, you've got a concert tomorrow, right? Are you ready to make your instrument sound richly resonant and resoundingly reverberant?
How'd she know about Carlos's instrument? You asked the question.
Let's see.
Don't you mean let's hear?
Right! To make a sound, I need to make something vibrate. My instrument couldn't vibrate because there was too much stuff on it. I don't need that. Don't need that. That goes, that goes.
I think he's got it.
Ready, Carlos? Go! Carlos, that was the perfect sound.
Thanks, D.A.
And so, young man, if it's all right with you, I would like to add that wonderful sound to my grandmother's collection.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you, Dr. Contralto.
As I always say, hit it, Cornelia!
Hidey, 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 hi. Loady, 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 low. Hidey, 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 hi. Loady, loady, low, low,
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I wonder what the magic school bus. Oh, the magic school bus.
Hello, Magic School Bus.
Hi, are you the one responsible for that show on sound?
You might say that, yes.
Well, what's the deal with that house? I mean, you can never see sound. It goes way too fast.
Oh, you're right. That's why they had magic glasses.
I don't get something. If sound is a vibration, just what's doing the vibrating?
Thin air. A sound is made when something pushes back and forth on the air and makes the air vibrate. This vibration travels through the air to your ear as a sound wave.
So a loud sound is just a big vibration?
Right. And a soft sound is a very tiny vibration.
And what about our ears? You hardly mention them.
Ears are very important. They turn sound waves into something our brain can handle. That's how you hear.
But not everybody's ears work the same, do they? My grandmother wears a hearing aid to help her hear better.
And some people can't hear anything ever. Even with a hearing aid, they use their brains with their other senses to replace hearing.
And another thing, there are lots of differences in sounds besides loudness and pitch. A violin and a saxophone sound very different, even when they're playing the same note.
True. There are enough different kinds of sounds to fill the world. But we only had half an hour and we had to leave room for all those hilarious jokes.
Okay, but one last thing.
Yes?
About that ghost. Well, that can't have been true. I mean, everybody knows there's no such thing as ghosts.
Certainly not.
What feels like a scuzzy glob of mud? What smells like a scuzzy glob of mud? Yuck. And what looks like a scuzzy glob of mud? This swamp! That's what! Yuck! Who needs something smelly and useless when you can have an awesome new mall instead? Tell me! Nobody! Tell me again! Nobody! I'm ready!
You convinced me, Carlos. You're gonna win the debate for sure.
Yeah, and you didn't even mention all these pesky mosquitoes. Or the fact that it's so wet here where the river flows into the swamp. Face it, this swamp is worthless.
Agreed. Whoever you're debating doesn't stand a chance. Unless you have to argue the other side, to keep the swamp and put them all somewhere else.
Never happened, DA. I haven't lost a coin flip yet.
Yoo-hoo, class! You know what I just saw? An Agelais phoenicius.
Huh?
A red-winged blackbird. Isn't that exciting? Oh, my.
Something wrong, Ms. Frizzle?
On the contrary, Carlos, things couldn't be more right.
That's for sure, Miss Frizzle. And I've got it all on tape, so Carlos can prove what a useless place this swamp is.
Careful, Tim. That old tree looks like it could fall down any second.
Let's go. I don't want to be late for the debate.
Oh, you won't get an argument from me. Coming, bus? All aboard, class!
The Walkerville Town Council is now in session. I'm Mr. Popple, your chairman. Thanks to Ms. Frizzle, the finals of the great debate are being held not only to decide the winner, but to allow the children of Walkerville a voice in our political system. The issue to be debated is, should our new mall be built here, in the swamp across the river, or someplace else?
The rules are simple. One side will argue in favor of building the mall in the swamp.
And the other side will argue against building the mall in the swamp.
Where is the other side?
At the conclusion of the debate, the council will vote yay or nay on the motion. Shall we begin?
I'm afraid the other side isn't here yet, Mr. Popple.
Oh, yes, it is.
Janet! My cousin never told me she was in the finals.
You're the other side?
The winning side, you mean? Hi, cuz.
Excuse me, Mr. Popple. Shall I flip a coin?
Flip away, Ms. Frizzle.
Whoever wins the toss argues in favor of putting the mall in the swamp. Is that understood?
I'll call it.
Be my guest.
Heads or tails, Carlos?
Heads.
If you say so. Tails! Oh, dear.
That means I have to argue to keep the swamp?
That a problem, Carlos?
No, I just need a little more time to prepare. Please?
Both sides report back here at 1 o'clock sharp, ready to argue.
How could this happen, Ms. Frizzle? That was the first coin flip I ever lost, and I lost it to Janet.
Don't take it so hard, Carlos. As my great-great-uncle, Lincoln Douglas, once said, "A good debate is like a pancake. It's got to get cooked on both sides."
What is she talking about?
Well, I'm the one who's cooked. How can I come up with any good reasons to keep the swamp and put them all someplace else?
Well, what about these? At least they're pretty.
Ah, yes, one of my favorites, the marshmallow plant.
As in marshmallows? According to my Muskrat's Guide to the Swamp, the marshmallow plant only grows in wet places, and its roots are sometimes used to make a sweet syrup and marshmallows.
And what do you get when you cover marshmallows with chocolate? Mallow blasters! Yum! That's good enough reason for me.
Oh no, 12 o'clock! I've got 1 hour to come up with a good argument why the mall shouldn't be built here, and all I've got is a plant.
What about mallow blasters?
Arnold, Janet is sure to argue that the world's supply of mallow blasters does not depend on the smelly swamp.
Wanda's right. From where I stand, I can't see one good reason to put the mall somewhere else.
Well, perhaps if you stood over there, you might see things from a different point of view.
Over here?
A little more. That's perfect. Carlos, a new view of the swamp is coming to you. Hit it, Liz!
I don't believe it! I didn't get shrunk!
Where'd they go? We're down here!
I still don't see any good reason to keep this swamp. Uh-oh! Get me out of here! Oof.
Two by two, please, class.
Where are you guys going?
Away! We're being chased by a
Giant muskrat! No, you're not. It's over there. It's not chasing anything.
It's just building itself a new home.
Smile, Carlos. I think we've been frizzled.
Oh no, not again!
Is it just me, or does that bird look hungry?
According to my research, that was a marsh hawk.
According to my research, that was a close one. But we're safe in here.
Whoa! What a great place to build a nest and raise your kids. Out of sight and off the menu.
Let's go before we scare them.
It's amazing. I never realized so many creatures lived in this swamp. Look out! He's gonna get us! Whoa! Did you guys see that?
The frog just zapped the mosquito right out of the air.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the wrong end of the food chain around here. That's for sure. Duck! Why? Is it that marsh hawk again?
No, ducks! But they don't look like the ducks we see all the time at Walkerville Pond.
That's because these are wood ducks.
Was it something we said?
Let's see. It's just lunchtime, that's all.
It says in my book that wood ducks eat mosquito larvae. Ew! Wood ducks nest in trees at the edge of swamps and use the swamp to raise their families.
So they need the swamp to survive, right?
You got it, Carlos. Got anything else?
Yeah, we've got frogs and muskrats.
And red-winged blackbirds?
And marshmallow plants.
And good places to hide.
But if swamps weren't here, the mosquitoes and dragonflies wouldn't be here either. Yeah, but that means the wood ducks and frogs would go hungry.
For them, you might even say that living in a swamp is habit forming.
That's it, Miss Frizzle. The swamp is a habitat. A place where many plants and animals find food and shelter to survive.
And some can't live anywhere else.
Well, if you ask me, it's much too wet. Look at all this oily stuff that washed in from the river. Ugh. What's gonna happen to it now?
Excellent question, Ralphie. As they say in the swamp, here's mud in your eye. Welcome to the SS Mega Magnifier. All aboard!
Wow, this is cool.
I never knew the bus could do this. But Miss Frizzle, shouldn't we get back for the debate? I think I'm ready now.
You are?
I'm not sure about that, Carlos. You need more facts. So the swamp's a habitat. I get the feeling that's not enough of a reason to build them all somewhere else. Keisha's right. Janet will say that it's still smelly.
Hey, wait! Look at this! The swamp is actually cleaning the dirty water that flows through it.
Strange but true. The swamp plants are straining gunk out of the water. The swamp helps clean the water. Beautiful! Huh. I guess there's more to the swamp than meets the eye.
Ah, too true, Carlos. There's always something new in the goo. Ah, the sweet smell of swamp gas.
Ew! Put it down, Miss Frizzle!
Stinks!
Ew, get it away!
Gas is right, Ms. Frizzle. As a matter of fact, it smells like somebody just...
Arnold? Maybe Arnold's right. Look at all these bubbles. What's going on down there?
Yeah, what's making those bubbles?
Time to go to Mega Magnifier, Liz.
Awesome! Gruesome!
What a gas!
Carlos!
What are those things? And what are they doing?
They're bacteria in their own cafeteria, Dorothy Ann, and today's specials include rotting plants, fertilizer, and yes, even globs of oil.
It's the Micro Gang! The guys we saw turning my cucumber into a pickle. They're too small to see with the naked eye, but they make really big changes.
It looks like when they finish eating the oil, out comes the gas.
So what happens to the water once the bacteria have eaten up all the yuck?
Ahoy, mates! Waterworks dead ahead!
Now I see. Look, the water goes through the wetland, then back into the river.
And then into the waterworks.
So wouldn't the waterworks have to work a lot harder to clean the river water if the swamp didn't clean it first?
Boingo, Dorothy Ann.
Another reason to keep the swamp. I'm really ready now, Ms. Frizzle.
Ooh, that's great, because it's time to reinstate the big debate.
The swamp is much more than water and mud and plants. It's a wetland, a natural habitat filled with lots and lots of life. It's a giant market where birds and animals feed themselves. It's where they find shelter. Take away the swamp to build a mall, and you take away the habitat. When winter ends, the songs of birds will be missing. The cheerful ribbit of a frog on a warm evening will be gone. Sadly, it will be a silent spring in Walkerville.
Oh, why, Carlos, that was beautiful.
Point of order, Mr. Popple.
I'm afraid Janet's correct, Miss Frizzle. You are out of order. Please try to keep your remarks to yourself.
Go on, Carlos.
Well, there's one other thing you should know. All the different plants help to filter out stuff, like oil and gunk, and teeny tiny swamp bacteria help clean up the water before it gets to the waterworks. If it weren't for the swamp, the water would look like this, instead of like this. So when making your decision, remember, the Walkerville wetland is the best land. Not for the mall, but for the animals and plants which live there. And for all of us who drink water from the waterworks.
Way to go, Carlos! You did it!
Oh, yeah.
Your rebuttal, Janet?
Nice try, sport. This won't take long, Mr. Popple. First of all, where we now have a stinky swamp, we're gonna have a totally colossal new mall. 5 movie theaters, an ice skating rink, an amusement park, and every kind of restaurant a person could want. Why would you vote against that? Why? 'Cause our swamp is a habitat? Come on, move the critters someplace else. Besides, it stinks.
I knew she'd say that.
Keep the swamp 'cause it filters out oil and gunk? Give me a break. So does the waterworks. You said so yourself. I say up with them all and down with the swamp. End of debate.
But the wood duck can't live anyplace but the swamp.
You're out of order, young lady.
The marshmallow plant can't live anywhere but the wetland either.
You're out of order too. Sit down.
And the smell is from all the bacteria which are cleaning the water.
You're all out of order. Sit down.
Sorry, class, but we do have to obey the rules of the debate.
Your smelly swamp is history.
It's time now to consider all the arguments. We'll be back in 5 minutes with our decisions.
Why do I have the feeling I should have stayed home today?
Same reason I have the feeling we've lost. And not just the debate, either. About more than just a debate, Ms. Frizzle. Janet's wrong. This isn't just a smelly old swamp. It's a wetland, and it's important. I didn't think so at first, but I do now. We can't let them put the mall there.
What's the matter, Carlos? Afraid you're gonna lose?
By putting the mall where the wetland is, Walkerville will be the loser.
Oh, yeah? Prove it.
Yes, Liz? What is it?
What are you trying to say?
Water? What about water? It's raining. You're thirsty.
You're drowning?
Okay, what you're trying to tell us sounds like... Dirt! Sounds like dirt! Dirty.
Messy.
Yucky!
Mud? Sounds like mud?
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Bunny, I was just wondering the same thing.
Maybe there's too much water for the river to hold, and that's why it's overflowing.
But it's rained hard before and nothing's happened. In fact, today extra water coming from the river ran right into the wetland and took me with it. Remember?
So what's stopping that from happening now?
What indeed? To the bus.
Janet, where are you going?
No way you're going to find out something important without me.
Look, that big old tree fell down.
It's stopping the floodwater from draining into the swamp.
We've got to get that tree out of there quick before the whole town gets washed away.
Hang on to your socks, class. We're going down.
This tree's too heavy for us to move. At my old school, we used a bulldozer to move heavy things.
That's great, Phoebe. And where are we supposed to get a bulldozer?
No problem, Janet. You ought to know by now that when push comes to shove, we've got it covered. Right, Ms. Frizzle?
We do indeed, Arnold. We do indeed. Woohoo! Hit it, Liz.
It's like a giant sponge.
As my third cousin, Al G, always says, nothing like a swamp to slow the flow of H2O.
Tell me this isn't happening. Tell me.
It isn't happening.
It isn't?
Nope. The water level's dropping.
The town is saved!
All clear, Mr. Popple. The flood's a dud.
And you can thank the Walkerville wetland for stopping it.
But how?
Because the wetland is a natural flood control. It's a place for extra water from the river to go and spread out.
I hate to admit it, but he's right.
Mr. Popple, if a shopping mall had stood where the swamp is now, our great little town would have been wiped out.
I see that now.
Not only does a wetland control floods, it provides a habitat for living things that can't live anyplace else. And it helps to clean up our water supply.
I say build the mall!
What?
Just build it someplace other than the wetland.
Isn't she out of order?
She is, but she's right. All in favor of keeping the wetland where it is and building the mall someplace else signify by saying, yay.
As I always say, the wetland is the best land.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus producer here.
Kid here. I've got a flood of questions.
Okay, swamp me.
Is that place called a swamp or a wetland? In the show, you called it both.
Actually, it is both. A swamp, a marsh, a bog, any low-lying place that is wet at least part of the year is called a wetland.
And what about all that yuck floating around? Surely it's not okay to deliberately dump oily water and gunk in a wetland because the wetland helps to get rid of it.
Good point. It's never okay to pollute. And don't call me Shirley.
You already used that line in your spider show. Now about the floods. Floods don't usually happen as quickly as you showed. Water takes time to build up. Are you trying to kid us or something?
Look, if there's one thing I've learned, you can't kid a kid. Since we only had 30 minutes, we sped the whole thing up.
And does the wetland really help clean the water supply?
See for yourself. Just take a glass of water, add some dirt, and stir it around with a spoon. The stirring motion is like the current stirring up the mud in the river. Then pour the muddy water into a glass baking dish. And that's your wetland.
A dish of muddy water.
Almost. Let it sit for about an hour. And you'll see how all the heavy mud has settled to the bottom. And the water on top is a lot cleaner. And that's one way a wetland works to clean things up. But even though it's cleaner, you shouldn't drink the water. It hasn't gone through the waterworks, so it isn't safe for human or lizard consumption. Thanks for calling, and remember...
I know. The wetland is the best land.
Smell or not to smell? That is the question. Ew! And this stinks! If I don't find the perfect smell soon, I'll let everyone down. Wait a minute. What's in here? Bingo! A mothball! Perfect!
Welcome to Smell Search, where the smell I find here today could become the big stink of tomorrow. Yeah, perfume, soaps, and deodorants are just a few of the things that sell because they smell. And as everyone knows in this stinky business, when you need a good sniff, call Flora Whiff. That's me!
Speaking of smell, Carlos, you smell like a mothball.
But not your ordinary mothball, Janet. This one's a winner.
It's a great smell.
The best!
The nose does it again.
Excuse me, but it's still a mothball. How can you expect something that smells so bad it scares moths away to be the next great smell? Huh? Nope. The big stink of tomorrow is right here in this paper bag. Right, guys?
Yeah, right, Janet.
A winner.
A winner.
Never mind, Janet. Can I smell the mothball again? I still think it's a winner.
My mothball!
Where is it?
Careful. Don't anybody step on it.
how could you? My own cousin.
It was an accident, Arnold. Honest.
The rules for smell search are simple. I'm sniffing for a smell that will simply blow me away. Remember, when it comes to smell, your nose knows. Let the smells begin!
Let's go, guys. We've got to come up with a new smell right away. I can't believe Janet totaled my mothball.
I can.
Me too.
Oh, I feel terrible. It's all my fault.
Don't worry, Wanda. We'll find another smell.
If you want, we could use the one I brought in. Cinnamon.
Half the school brought in cinnamon, DA.
Where is it anyway?
Hey, I can't find any of the other smelly things we had.
That's because I've got 'em! Smells! Get your smells here!
Miss Frizzle!
I've got a trail of Phoebe's mint, the bouquet of Ralphie's socks, the scent of Wanda's banana, the fume of Tim's rose, the concentrate of DA's cinnamon, the residue of Keisha's rotten eggs, and, thanks to Pong over there, the essence of skunk.
Yuck! Are there smells in these bottles?
Whoopee! You! I thought it might be nice to trap the smells we didn't choose.
But these bottles are empty.
Au contraire, Wanda. There's nothing you can see, but take a whiff. The nose knows.
Can I try? It sure smells like my cinnamon sticks. But how did you trap the smell of cinnamon without putting the sticks in there?
A scintillating question, DA. Let's see what we can smell.
But we can't see smell, Miss Frizzle.
You can with my brand new radarized, sonorized smell-o-visors. Help yourselves. Hit us with the smell, Liz. Smell anything familiar?
I smell mint.
Me too.
Now slip on those smell-o-visors.
Look at that! I can see the smell of mint, and it's moving right up our noses.
What you're seeing, class, are mint smell molecules. For a really closer look, pop out your smell-o-visor to mega magnifier mode.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Look!
This is cool. We can see smell.
Smell molecules, you mean. Remember? The whole world is made up of molecules. Tiny building blocks that make things what they are.
Even smell?
Even smell, Carlos. It's just that without smell-o-visors, the molecules are too small to see.
I wonder what cinnamon smell molecules look like. They're a different shape than the mint smell molecules, that's for sure.
And the two smells together make a totally different smell.
I never smelled anything like it.
That's it, Arnold. You solved our problem.
I did? When?
Just now, when you said you never smelled anything like it. Let's mix smells together to create a brand new smell. We'll give Flora a whiff to remember.
Great idea, Carlos! We can mix the smells in here.
Let's see. Let's start with the smell of a mint leaf.
And how about the fragrance of my banana? I love bananas. Don't forget the scent of my cinnamon.
Let's try it. It's still missing something.
How about a whiff of my gym socks for seasoning?
Ralphie!
Hey, it's okay. It's better than okay. What do you think, Miss Frizzle?
As Grandma Frizzle used to say, wah-ha-ha-hoo!
A one-of-a-kind, not-to-be-missed blend of aromatic magic. We could be famous.
I couldn't have said it better myself. To the Odoratorium. Oh, Janet is nosing around. Perfect.
Miss understand that smells are made up of molecules, but what I want to know is how that makes us smell things.
Not now, DA. There's no time. We have to get back to smell search.
Why, Carlos, there's always time to sniff out the answer to a good question. Right, Liz?
Does this mean we're going on a field trip, Ms. Frizzle?
What a good idea, Arnold. And I think I know just where we're going. 2 by 2, please. Everyone say stinky feet.
Stinky feet!
Where are they?
It's Janet. What's she doing here?
Something smells good. Too good. Yuck! A bug! Cinnamon, mint, skunk. Skunk? What's this?
Oh no! She found our secret smell!
Liz, do something!
That's right, Liz. Do something.
Wow, this smells great.
Ms. Frizzle, are you sure this is where you want to go? Is it just me? Or are we inside Janet's nose?
They must have made a new smell for the contest.
Hey, I smell our new smell.
What's Janet doing?
I don't know, I can't see! Please, Miss Frizzle, get us out of here!
Okay, Wanda, I'll try. But it's not going to be easy. Oh dear, we seem to be stuck.
Is that stuff what I think it is?
It's not.
It's not what?
Not what, Arnold? Snot!
Carlos! Yeah!
No way is Carlos going to win this smell search.
Miss Frizzle, we've got to stop her!
Now what?
According to my research, snot, or mucus, is a slimy liquid made by the nose that traps dirt and germs and keeps them from entering our lungs.
Heady research, Dorothy Ann.
What's this? Roses?
Goggle time!
Hey, what's that? Smell molecules dead ahead! Wow!
Those aren't mint or cinnamon smell molecules. They're a different shape.
Cool!
And they're landing on something.
So far as we know, each different kind of smell molecule has its own special landing pad inside the nose, called a receptor.
This is too weird. This bottle looks empty, but I still smell roses.
It says here that we have thousands of different smell receptors that give us thousands and thousands of different odors to choose from.
But how does the brain know what the nose knows?
It's like a relay race, Ralphie. First, a smell molecule travels through the air from rose to nose. Then the molecule lands on the rose smell detecting receptor in the nose. The receptor sends a message to the smell center of the brain, and the race is over.
And we know what we're smelling.
On the nose, Phoebe.
Well, I smell a rat named Janet.
Gym socks. Must be Ralphie's. Yep, they're Ralphie's. Bad!
Oh, bad, oh, bad.
It's just the smell of my socks. What's so terrible?
I'll tell you what's so terrible. Janet's ruining our winning smell.
Cousin Janet wouldn't do that. Would she?
Let's get out of here! Look at this stuff. We've got to clear it off the bus. Who's coming with me?
more of my smell is at stake. In the interest of research, I'll go.
You'll need these for wiping away the mucus. They're 2-ply for toughness. And these anti-slime suits will keep you phlegm-free.
Cool.
Now it's time to take chances, make mistakes, and get really messy.
Yeah, this is truly gross. Reminds me of the slime slide at 5 Senses Thrill Park. Woohoo!
Come on, guys, start wiping.
I wonder what would happen if I added one of these smells to their really good smell. Like the skunk smell. Wah! The worst smell known to humankind.
Smell molecules at 12 o'clock.
They're coming our way.
Yes! Is that the smell I think it is?
Yes. They're skunk smell molecules.
Oh, no! What if Janet put skunk smell into our smell?
Janet definitely wouldn't do that.
If I put the skunk smell into their smell, nah, that wouldn't be very nice. Then again, if I don't, they could win the smell search. What's the person to do? Sorry, guys.
Oh no, we've been skunked! Mayday! Mayday!
There, that ought to do it. Ooh, I've got to get that skunk smell out of my nose.
Look!
Oh boy.
That's better. I can't wait till Flora gets a whiff of this.
Next smell, please. Ah, another cinnamon stick, but always a welcome aroma. Oh, yes. Cinnamon. A tasty spice made from the inner bark of the laurel tree, commonly found in southwestern India. A gracious and civilized scent, and worth 3 big noses.
Don't worry. No competition. We've got the contest in the bag. This bag.
Come on, guys, keep wiping.
Over here! There's some mucus under the shrinkerscope.
I think we got it all off, Miss Frizzle.
In that case, hit it, Liz.
Phew, that was close.
I can't believe Janet put skunk smell in here. What? She did.
She ruined our smell. With this.
It's too late, Carlos. The skunk smell molecules have already mixed with our smell molecules, and there's nothing we can do.
Well, as my Uncle Musty once told me, if it doesn't smell good, make sure it doesn't smell bad.
How do we do that, Ms. Frizzle? I have an idea. Since smell molecules take time to travel up our nose before they land on the smell receptors, maybe we can stop the skunk smell molecules from docking in Flora Whiff's nose.
So she can't smell them.
Yeah, that way Flora won't smell the skunk at all. She'll only smell the smell we had before.
Right. No docking, no skunk smell message to the brain.
No message to the brain, no smell.
Blocking the docking. Sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, but will it work?
Only one way to find out. Right, Liz?
Next smell, please. Oh, what an intriguing aroma. Burnt cedar. The smell of yesterday's fire reminds me of a cold, wintry night in the country. Ooh.
I'm glad you like it, Miss Whiff.
Like it? I adore it. It's different. It's terrific. I give your smell 4.5 noses.
Way to go, Janet. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Whiff.
Don't thank me, dear. You sent the scent. Oh, I love that one. Next smell, please.
Good luck, Carlos. You'll need it to beat 4.5 noses.
All we need is 5.
Don't stink up the place, cuz.
Don't worry, cuz. We've got it covered.
Huh?
We're from Miss Frizzle's class.
Okay, guys, she's getting ready to sniff.
Well. Let's smell what you have here.
So, Miss Frizzle said we could zap the skunk smell molecules with this? Cool.
It's not exactly zapping, Tim. According to the instructions, it's called laser dissociation of molecules.
Whatever. Just remember to blast or dissociate the skunk smell molecules only, and let all the other molecules through.
Laser number 1, ready for action.
Laser number 2, ready.
Okay, we've got to get in and out fast. Do it, Liz.
This ought to be good.
It's 1 for the money, 2 to get well, 3 to get ready, and 4 to smell.
Happy hunting, guys. Ready for molecular magnification.
Smell molecules in range.
There, 2 skunk smell molecules. Quick, get them. Yes!
My. Oh, my. What an extraordinary combination of aromas.
And let's hope skunk isn't one of them.
There's one. There's another one.
The skunk smell molecules are all over the place.
Get them before they dock inside her nose.
Let's see. I smell a hint of mint, the bouquet of banana, a pinch of cinnamon, yes, I believe it is a used gym sock. It's
what? What?
It's sensational.
You really mean that, Ms. Whiff?
Mean it. Why, I think it's absolutely smellicious. You could be onto something, young man. I think it was the gym socks. I give it 5 noses.
5 noses?
Yes! Let's hear it for the winners of this year's smell search. Those stinky kids of Miss Frizzle's class. Congratulations.
This is impossible! Their smell can't smell that good!
Why not, Janet?
Because smells are made up of molecules, right, Janet?
Yeah, if you say so.
And when the smell molecules go up our nose, they land on their very own smell receptor. Right, Janet?
Uh-huh. And the smell receptor sends a message to our brain telling it what the smell is. Right, Janet?
Yeah, right.
So if the smell molecule that goes up our nose is really, really yucky, like, say, skunk, we know right away what it is. Huh, Janet?
Skunk?
But you already know all about skunk smell, don't you, Janet?
Well, a little.
Well, now we all know a little more, don't we, Janet? Cool trophy, huh?
Yeah, cool. I guess you guys earned it.
So, you want to smell the winning smell?
Thanks, Carlos. Maybe later.
Well, as I always say, all's well that smells well.
Is this the magic school bus?
Is this the magic school bus?
Magic school bus?
Magic the magic school bus? You mean magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus? Magic school bus?
I want the magic school bus! I want the magic school bus!
Magic School Bus, the producer speaking.
Yeah, right. What I want to know is, how come when I have a cold and my nose is stuffed up, I can't taste my food?
Because how food tastes is mostly a matter of smell. When your nose is all stuffed up with mucus, the smell molecules can't reach the smell receptors. It's also why it works to hold your nose when you don't want to taste something nasty. No smell, no taste. Thanks for calling, and get rid of that cold. Magic School Bus.
Yeah, hi. I was wondering why some smells like banana and cinnamon in my hamster's cage smell stronger than others, like, say, milk or rice.
The answer to that one is a piece of cake. You see, some things just give off more smell molecules than other things do.
So, the more smell molecules that reach your nose, the stronger the smell.
As far as we know, and some kinds of smell molecules trigger a more powerful reaction from the receptors than others.
I guess the world of smell is nothing to sniff at.
You got it. Thanks for the call. Magic School Bus.
Hey, it's Arnold. How you doing?
Arnold? Is it really you?
Of course it's me. I've been dying to ask you this question. How come some things have no smell at all, like glass or my rocks?
Well, there are two reasons. One is that some things, like glass, don't give off any smell molecules. And the other is that some smell molecules, like the ones that come from water, don't trigger any receptors.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome. Liz, what are you doing as if I didn't know? Smells good, huh? And I guess it tastes good too, though I'll probably never know, huh?